A case that's been unsolved for more than 30 years is being reopened in the River Valley. Thank you for joining us here at 9. I'm Joshua Pineda. For more than 3 decades, a Barling man's identity has been a mystery. Now, one detective is hoping new technology and help from the public can finally give him his name back. Fox 24's Reagan Wynn has the story.
This happened before I was even born. And I put myself in the shoes of the victim and the victim's family. And if this was my brother or my father or anything like that, I would really want somebody to put the care and the passion into it that I've got for it.
Detective Chelsea Fletcher is the only detective at the Barling Police Department. Last year, an Oklahoma agency asked her to compare DNA to a cold case she didn't even know Barling had, leading her to discover two: a 2017 case and the remains of a man found in the Arkansas River on August 1st, 1993.
We were able to solve 2017 case pretty quickly, and then I was kind of at a loss on where to go with the 1993 case. We had very limited information, especially with the amount of time that had passed.
Fletcher narrowed more than 170 missing persons files down to 5 possible matches, and the state crime lab ruled out all 5. That's when Katie Thomas, co-founder of Moxie Forensic Investigations, reached out.
When I am looking at that database, it goes by NamUs. When I'm looking at the database, I'm looking for cases that, usually don't have a picture of what the person looked like in life. For these kinds of cases where there's no sketch, there's minimal information, those kind of just tug on my heartstrings a little bit more.
Moxie uses investigative genetic genealogy, building out family trees from DNA to track down relatives. It's the nonprofit's first ever case in Arkansas. Database uploads typically run $1,200 to $1,400. Lab work and genealogy fees add another $3,200 to $3,800. Thomas says the average Moxie case costs closer to $7,500. But Barling PD was quoted a total of $4,635.
Moxie ended up being lowest prices and the one that was willing to completely crowdfund. Barling's growing, it's becoming much bigger, and we've got a really great community going, but unfortunately we don't have the funds to support something like this entirely.
The body was destroyed years ago to make room for newer cases. Only a few DNA samples survived. Other key details have been lost to time, including the exact location where the body was found. What Fletcher does know: a white male, about 5'6", 110 pounds, somewhere between 20 and 60 years old, found wearing only a pair of white briefs.
I'm going to give it everything I've got, and I'd like to be able to bring some closure to people that may have known already, but that need that certainty.
That was Reagan Wynn reporting. Both Barling Police and Moxie are accepting donations to cover the $4,635 needed for testing. We posted donation links and more on this John Doe case over on our website.